Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more M.A.S.S Builder. So last time we built X here, we're going to go ahead here, and we're going to make some more Gundam style suits. People have been wanting me to make certain ones for a while now, so we're going to go ahead and do a couple of them. First off, I'm going to select this one here. I actually selected the wrong button there. We're going to go into armor here, and we'll get to work straight away. Trying to recreate one of the more classic looks here. Frontier Gundam says, "Hi Moody, how are you doing today?" I'm doing great, thank you very much. You know, the usual. Right, let's try and assemble the armor here first, and then we'll see how this goes. I think I can keep the classic head here and get away with it. It's mainly going to be the torso, because the vents and other bits that is going to give me a couple of problems. You've seen the new M.A.S. on GBO2 today, Frontier? Yes, I have. That one is the unit, like the GPO2, the M.A.S version, I think it is. The Japanese fans are all over it at the moment, showing how you can shoot over different obstacles in game with it. Looks pretty neat. It's going to be interesting to see how it gets used on all the game nights in future. I can imagine there's just going to be a lot of people bombarding areas. It's going to get interesting. I think I'm going to stick with the classic backpack there, just because of how it is. Tayladi Channel says, "Hi, hello." Right, let's see if we can get this looking anywhere close to the source art here first, and then we'll do the colors. So I reckon I can get away with this heavier looking skirt for the front. The side skirts are a little bit more blocky, so we'll do this sort of thing with them. We'll keep the rear skirts how they are. The shoulders, they can actually be, I think it's either kept the same or show a little bit of inner frame there. We might actually be able to get away with this, to be honest. We might not need to change too much. I'll unequip the elbows. Keep the arm the way that it's looking, because that looks fine. The hand cover, on the other hand, we'll change this up. The knees, again, we don't have much in the way of different shapes of knees. So we got to kind of just go with this look and try and make it match. The ankle armor here, which I think I'll have as that one. That one doesn't look too bad. And then we'll do the usual Gundam looking feet here. As much as I want a new GBO2, the new GBO2, pretty sure it'll turn me into a try-hard with it, so I'll pass on this one to Frontier. Right, let's go ahead and paint this baby up, shall we? Gunmetal grey for there. The eyes are going to have that, like, yellowy orange glow to them, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that for the orange glow. And then we'll have the classic colour for the head here. We obviously don't have the head crest, so we'll go with the standard stuff. Trying to make sure I've got this right here. Not GBO2, I mean the new M.A.S. says Frontier. It's cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to check the source art here to make sure this is correct. I think it is. So now we can go ahead and do everything else. I was kind of freaking out there, thinking that I'd got it wrong. I can try and get away with that for the head crest without the V-fin. Okay, let's see here. Let's try and get that classic look going. The only difference, obviously, is going to be the colors, which I'm going to subdue here a little bit and have them be gold. Okay, now we just need to do the rest of it here, which is looking cool. Dark red. I don't think I've done the classic one before, so this is the first time I'll have done it. So if I make that black, keep that, and then make the boosters here. If we select those and do them as like copper or something, and that's a pretty cool way of doing that. Got the red in the waist section there, and then the yellow bit on top at the front, which I'll do in gold instead to keep with everything else that I normally do here. The shoulders, they're fine. The arms, they're fine. Everything's fine here. It's all standard, really. It's only when we come down to the feet that we have to mess around with this. You think this new name is better than the one that I had before, Moody? Because TrackMix didn't really have that much to do with what I upload. It definitely suits, you know. If you're uploading Gundam stuff, then by all means you want to have a username that fits. Although then again, I say that and Moody Data doesn't really fit with what I'm doing. Okay, so this is supposed to be the RX-78. What we'll do is we'll put on the different weapons here, and we'll take it for a spin. I just realized I've got a new weapon there. Now people were complaining previously that I hadn't made the javelin, so we'll make the javelin, and then we'll do the Gundam Hammer as well. With the Gundam Hammer, it's a flail style weapon, and we don't have those, but I might be able to emulate it with the twin grip. I was going to say twin grip here, but apparently not. So let's try seeing if we can just have... No, that one won't work. I was going to say if it's just one there, then it might be fine. Maybe if I can get away with this kind of thing going on. And then we've got... We could have had like a bazooka style weapon, but instead we'll just have the beam rifle. We'll take off everything else. So, let's do... Beam saber. Nope. Beam javelin. And then Gundam Hammer. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll just paint these up. Paint this up, give it pink radiance. That's done. Same with the beam saber here. We'll just do the same thing. And that's done. The Gundam Hammer can stay as it is, really. And then we've got beam rifle. And the only thing that the beam rifle really needs here is just the I think I can keep the energy rifle trigger there, but what I'll do is I'll change the end so I can have a rapid fire weapon. And then we'll just select the lens on the inside. Oh no, it was different for the classic one, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. Trying to remember whether that was correct or not. I think it might be. And then we go frames, rename. There we go. Let's take him out for a spin. Go mission. Let's see here. We'll do the second one because I actually do like the second mission. Pretty cool. And then afterwards we'll do a couple of bulkier one-year war suits. Okay. He's not looking too bad at the moment. Let's use the beam javelin here instead. I wish instead of having to select your ranged weapon from melee, if you just press the fire button, you would auto go back to your ranged weapon. It would be so much easier to switch around in combat, or just to quick shoot stuff. Looks pretty accurately on his Moody, says Frontier, thanks. I try and make him as accurate as I can. If you squint just enough, normally it works in M.A.S.S Builder. That's the good thing about it, you can just about get away with it. I just wish the Gundam Hammer would have like a chain on it, similar to the original version, so I could go around and swing it around and wreck things, but instead we've got to use it like a sword. I do like the javelin though. Really should have called it Beam Spear instead of Beam Javelin. Come on. I know the beam rifle does not work like this in Gundam. But it's fine. Okay, so that's this area cleared. Do love this little cutscene. Okay, let's see what we got here. They're going to be immune while they're coming out of the ground, but after that, well, then I can deal with them. Well, we got to deal with what, 3 of them? If I've got enough ammo to whittle them down a little bit, I'll be fine. I'll say that, and then next minute that happens. Let's try using the Gundam Hammer on him. Come on. There's another one dead. And there's the final one. I like how it has a punch sound for the melee weapons. I know, it's pretty crazy. I still am holding out hopes that they'll change the sound effects eventually, because I know it's early access, so it's basically like testing an alpha build of the game or a beta build, you know, depending on how far down the line it is. I'd say it was like a beta where there's still a possibility that they could change it. It's totally up to the devs, of course, but let's try and get a good shot here of try running and shooting. Oh no, I didn't get it. I was trying to get an action shot like I normally do at the end. Good thing about these build videos is, apart from like just having a laugh and trying to be creative with the game, it's also cool because it allows me to grind the levels in a really fun way that isn't really boring. You know, so I'm getting loads of credits and stuff that I need for the late game just by doing this. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try one of the battle operation suits now, so we'll try seeing if this works. High flare. See if you can guess which one I'm doing while I'm doing this here. Because we used to do this all the time. It was, you know, it was a good fun thing to do. Obviously, the arm is going to change, so if they had weapons that you can charge up, then it'd have an easier way to make a Gundam. Yeah. Now I need to change the parts here, so this is where it's going to be a little bit telltale as to what I'm making. I say that, and it's a case of how to get this to look cool. I reckon if I go with one of those and kind of make this work, hopefully. This one's going to have more armor, so it's the first time I'm really putting all the Titan armor on, as it were. Trying to get the stuff that matches here the best. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. The Titan armor is thicker, so gives us a little bit more to mess around with. Right, I still need that for the, it is very unicorn style. No, don't look at the color of it. More of what I'm actually picking and trying to figure out the shapes and stuff to it. That's the fun bit. Right, let's see. I think that one will work. Everything else will fall in place later on, you know, like color and things like that. That's when it'll be a really big giveaway. Oh, and I've got to make this here. Not the color, I mean how the head is looking. What, in just unicorn mode or what? Because I'm not really seeing it too much there. Right, this thing I think has a standard backpack. Yeah, let's go with that classic look. And then the front skirt armor. I don't want it to be too bulky. We'll go with that. Right. Why am I just randomly hearing bagpipes in the background? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that was really weird. Just all of a sudden, bagpipes. 18 minutes for me, and for me to be notified you were live streaming. Moody, says King. Hey, King. Nice to see you back again. Seriously, what is with the bagpipes in the background on my end here? I don't know who's got them. It's just like, what the heck is going on? Like, I don't know whether you guys can hear that or not, but it's really weird. It's not something that I would normally hear. Seriously? That's just, it really has thrown me. Please tell me you guys can't hear that. Back again, I never left, says King. Oh god. I wish I had a Death's Earth Master Grade, that'd be cool. I cannot hear them, says King. Oh, that's good. So yeah, we're playing. Guess which mobile suit I'm building again? I said I'd be going for something more classic from the 1 Year War based on Battle Ops 2, so I know that's not exactly amazing in terms of narrowing things down for people, but I say that and then the bagpipes pick up again. There are a few nice master grades I'm trying to get, says Frontier. There is a sale on HLJ still ongoing. I posted it up in Discord before because I actually splashed out and got the 1/100 scale Akatsuki, I think it was, from Seed, just because I like the look of the suit. So that's gonna be fun to build on stream. Don't know whether this will work, but we'll try it. Hey Moody, might not be on long, says Zero. Hey Zero, is this the Gyan? No, it isn't. This is one of the Fetty suits. It'll become a little bit more apparent when I'm starting to do the colors. I deliberately just made it the white color at the beginning because of the way the armor is. So now we'll go ahead and start narrowing this down for you guys. I know, Moody, I already got a lot on the way, says Frontier. To be honest, I'm going to go third-party Akatsuki. I don't like plated kits, says Zero. I do like plated kits as long as they're done well, you know. Seriously, those bagpipes, man, they're just throwing me off. It's not something you would normally hear. Seriously, just what? Okay, I think I can make this work. I'm there going on about this working. I'm still getting thrown off in the background. King says Jim Striker. The Akatsuki has nubs, says Zero. The 1/100, apparently most of it is undergated. And yeah, King is right about the Striker. Yeah, the 1/100 doesn't have as much nubs from what I can tell, because normally I do research before I get stuff, and from what I can tell, the 1/100 does not have that many nubs. It's the whole point of me splashing out on it, so I'm still freaking out by these bagpipes here, seriously. It's really throwing me off. It's going to make me paranoid. I'm going to be going on about it on stream while you guys are busy sat there going, why is he going about bagpipes? It's like, I swear, I'm not going crazy. I can hear them. They're right outside, and I'm actually wondering what's going on myself. Really throwing me off my game here while I'm trying to do this. It's just making me sound like I'm obsessed with bagpipes. Take an X-Acto knife, cut off the knob and sand it down with soft paper and then paint and apply your finish. Don't forget paint primer. From what I understand, the undergating on the Akatsuki is pretty decent, the 1/100, so you can actually get away with, if you do it well anyway, you can get away with most of it. The issue isn't removing nubs, it's that it's plated says 0. Alright. I mean, I like plated stuff, so it doesn't really affect me too much. It's like, the only other plated kit I've got is the Superior Dragon SD, and I do like that SD, but admittedly that one has bad nubs that I don't like. Frontier says, you're going to hear it enough that you're going to start imagining bagpipes playing, and then they're not going to be playing. Dude, it's really weird. Like, I'm chilling out here trying to do this stream, and all I can hear is bagpipes. It's so weird. I'm not even in Scotland. That's the weirdest part about it. You know. Right, let's... It's still going on. I don't believe this. Seriously, either I'm going insane, or they were genuinely just playing them. And you know what? I'm going to put my headset on here and just ignore them, and maybe it'll go away after a while. Let's just pretend they're not here. I've never really seen a big issue with Plated Kid Says King. I have for the ones that aren't undergated. The ones that aren't undergated are terrible, normally. It's like, if they're not undergated, it tends to be really bad. They tend to get really bad nub marks, because my Superior Dragon Gundam wasn't undergated, so it has a couple of issues with it, but they are really tiny, and you can get away with it, which is nice, at least. Let's see if I can actually mix this up here and get a little bit of color variation in here, because I just realized this is looking like a really dull suit at this point. I do like this little bit of like leaf green metal. No. I wanted number 1 to be leaf green metal, not number 2. Number 2 is meant to be military green. That's fine. What about breaking up the color scheme here? If I do 1, the idea is to break it up a little bit so it doesn't look as monotonous. I love the way that 3 isn't a selectable option on that one. I think that's a bug. At the back, the only thing that I really need to do is do the... King says, are you sure you're not in Scotland? Finds Moody on Google Maps trying to ship him 136 copies of New Gundam Breaker. Oh no. Oh no. Hey John. Zero's made me absolutely paranoid about my my Akatsuki here. Like, no joke, no offense to you, Zero. You just made me paranoid a little bit, because I swear I did my research to make sure that thing wasn't messed up in terms of gating before I got it, but now I'm just like, did I get this right? Is that correct? So I'm freaking out a little bit that I might have messed up with my purchase. Hopefully I haven't. I'm just saying, it's kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, kind of panicking. John says, I thought this was the Leo. No. No, it's not the Buster. I'm gonna make the Buster at some point, yeah. I find it weird that a few third-party kits are better designed, says Zero. Yeah, that's one of the main complaints I have as well, is the fact that some of the third-party ones just seem to be a lot cooler or better. Like, for instance, like they've not done a Death Scythe TV version, and yet the third-party kits have got a TV version, and even the Hell variant, they've got a TV version of it. It's not perfect, it's stylized, but it just looks so good. It's mostly the funnel pack, and I think either the shoulders or the legs says 0. Oof. It's the Season 2 00 suit, says John. No, no, no. It's, GBO2. As in, it's one of the suits from GBO2. Right, I reckon. Because I'm doing 1 year war stuff today, so. Let's see if we can get this done properly. Because I wanted to do more themed, like Gundam themed stuff here. The classic stuff, so I was going for the 1 year war era. So we've already done the Granddaddy Gundam. I wonder why everything had gone slightly darker then, and then I realised the iPad that I was using to get reference off had suddenly turned itself off. This is fine. You know, it's not as if I need the iPad for visual reference or anything. I know it's yellow, not gold, but you know what I'm like. I've already said that I already do these differently as model kits, so... Do the Noble Gundam, says John. I don't think I can do that here. Alright, Moody, this cute anime boy needs a nap, says King. I'll see you next time, King. I hope you've enjoyed, by the way. So there we go. Let's name this bad boy, and then we'll take him out for a spin. I just realized, have I got the full classification, like the full name for this? Because I don't want to just put Jim Striker. Ah, there we go. I'm getting like really, really obsessive with that kind of thing. That headpiece reminds me of Dead Space, says John. I tried putting the glow on it so you wouldn't see all the little bits. Now, it only has 2 weapons from what I can tell, or what I can remember. Oh, no, sorry. It's got 2 melee weapons, 1 rifle. So we'll keep the rifle as the classic one here. We'll do the whole deal with it being just a beam rifle. Beam rifle. Yeah, I've been up a lot recently, like all last night, doing editing on some of the footage from GBO2. I've still got like 20 odd videos to look through footage of from old game nights, so that'll be fun. Right, and then we got the beam saber, and then we got beam spear. People were asking me to do this for ages, so I need to make this one look flashy, so we'll give it that kind of a thing. And we'll go with the larger one. Did you see the new suit? Yeah, I did. It's the GPO2 M.A.S.S variant. Looks pretty neat. Well, let's do that, and then we'll do 4, and 3 can be a black here. I can't remember whether the actual tip of this what was the... It wasn't green. Green is wing. I was trying to remember. I swear it's that. And then for the saber, it's the same. So we'll do that. So we got those 2 equipped. We've got the beam rifle. Wait a minute, I just realized it's still got the orbital weapons. Shouldn't have those. Thank you very much. Oh. I prefer Dragon Momoko's tooling on the PG Unicorn versus Bandai and Daban's gold on the PG Phoenix to Bandai's plating, says 0. Don't even get me started on on the plating for the Fenix. Like, just the high-grade Fenix from Bandai. Oh, not good. Okay, so we'll take this on a harder mission here. We'll do the ice level with it. I just realized I've kind of done the spear in the wrong colors here, but the master grade is worse than 0. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Okay, so this kind of works. If you squint hard enough, it does look like a gym. Come on. I mean, I've kind of... Whoa, whoa, he's dead. I got the coloring right, so... There we go. It's gonna be a shame when I reach the max amount of suits that I can actually make here and then have to go back and delete some of these. Because I'm already liking the Striker loads just for its look. The unicorn is not really unnegated. Oh, God. It's terrible. I'm actually really liking the way that this suit looks at the moment. Come on. It's made even more harder because the way the lock-on system works now. We'll just shoot it there. I'm both excited and terrified of the RG Fenix as 0. Oof. Depending on how they do the gold. They'll have one that's like plated, you just know they will. How many RT tickets do you have? I have about 200, I think. I could have more, I can't remember. Why, what's up? I just realized I'm gonna have to do like individual videos for these later on without the talking. Come on! There we go. Because Unit 4 is currently in the store for 260. Ah! I wish I'd not skipped out then and got that quick loader. I'd love a non-plated tritone, says 0. See, now that's the thing, like, I always think that as long as they undergate the plating isn't too bad. You know, but, I mean, it could just be me, because I don't mind chrome-style kits. I understand the whole thing of handling them and getting fingerprints on them is not nice, but... Like, you gotta admit, when you've got them on display... Hope the audio is fine, by the way, because it's just ramped up in-game. When they're on display, and the sun is hitting them just right, those kits really do look impressive. Provided they're the ones without the nut marks. Imagine a PG Fenix that was plated. That'd be like really stupid, but it'd probably cost a lot as well, unless they've already done it. I don't actually know whether they have or haven't done that yet, so... Oh. I'll check chat in a moment while I get rid of these. Well, after I've got rid of these guys, because these guys are really annoying because they can teleport, so they might end up ripping me a new one here. Come on. Give me a break, game. Okay, here we go. PG Phoenix, they actually have done. It's 480 USD. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't mind it if the plate is fully unnegated, says 0. With that, I can agree.
Mission clear.
I actually really like the way I've done this suit. Let's try and get it in an action pose. I wanted to just do like the slash thing at the front there when it gets to the last second. It's not looking too far off a gym at this range, you know. Right, here we go. Last second, I'm going to do a slice. Oh no! We got him like mid-swing there. You have to do like more gym variants in the future now, because I know I can actually pull it off. The plating adds so much to the cost compared to how the Hakushiki 2.0 is 0. Can we do a 550 match tonight, says John? Yeah, sure. It's cool. I don't mind that. Right now, this is going to be an interesting one, because I've got to do the next frame here, so we're going to do the next one, and we're going to do it up and see how this goes. So this one's going to be interesting. This is the first one that I'm going to do that I think has a different eye flare to everything else here. That looks about right. Right, let's see here. This is going to have to be custom. And then we'll edit style. Needs to be about there. It's kind of... I reckon I can get away with that. You guys will probably know what that is in a heartbeat. Either that or I'll make it a little bit more obvious soon. So, assembly. Let's make the face a little bit bulkier. The head. Really, I think I need the sides to be different to the standard stuff here, so we'll try and make this boy a little bit bulkier. Moody, worst case, I get a PS4 the next weekend after this. Also, would you pay 175 USD for a launch model PS4? Around about now, I'd look at paying maybe 150 or less, because like USD wise, I imagine it's really close to British pounds at the moment. USD wise, I'd be looking at 150 for a release model PS4, because how long have they been out now? Like 4 years or something? I'm trying to remember the how long it's been since the PS4 was launched. It's embarrassing when you can't remember properly. Let's go with that. We'll go with that for the torso to try and bulk this boy up. Pounds is more, says 0. So it's about 2014. Okay. So 2014. That was 2013, 2014. That's like 5 years ago. Pounds is more. So I'm assuming... Let's try and get currency converter up here so I can figure this out. Okay. pounds to USD currency conversion here while I'm halfway through making a suit. This has like stopped everything on stream at the moment just for this. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so 200 British pounds is 246 USD, so let's see. Let's try. Yeah, so, to be honest, it's not too bad at around about 150, 170. That's kind of a decent price for one. I just checked it out then. You know, so that's, depending on how much you can get other versions for, that's still a pretty good price. So I just looked it up on Currency Converter, and Currency Converter was like, yeah, 120 British pounds is about 145 USD, I think it is. And 120 is pretty low. So, you know, it's what I got my pre-owned Dreamcast for ages ago. Let's try and bulk this boy up here. Side skirt wise, I think going with something like that will work. Rear skirts, that's fine. I actually think that's fine as well. Shoulder armor, this is something that's going to be interesting. I think I can get away with this. The arms, I'm obviously going to take off the outer armor here. And then for the other armor, we'll try and make it a little bit bulkier. I don't want to make it like Gym Striker bulky, but I do want to have a little bit more bulk to it. It's got to have a little bit more bulk just to look the piece, and I realized I'm going to have to change that color scheme just a little bit. The knees, I don't want to turn around and just like bang, they're done, but the way the knees are looking, I might have to just roll with that. Legs, I think I can get away with that on both sides. Thankfully, I don't mind disassembling systems for maintenance, says Zero. Night, Moody. See you next time, Zero. Thanks for dropping by the way. I don't want to just go in with no ankle covers on because it looks weird. Let's go with that. And then we'll go paint. Let's try and select style here and try and mix this up a little bit. Okay, that still funny. It's about there. It's not white. It needs to be maybe a little bit more yellow. About the right. Let's go for the paint here. Right, now let's try and get this right. We'll do as close as I can get it here. That's not totally 100% accurate, but I had to do something for the detail there that I'm missing. We'll do the same there and have that done. Right, let's hope I can get this done. This might be another custom job again. That's got to be grey, that one. Unless I do that. No, I'm going to have to select a different style there. So I'm going to have to do 2. Edit style. Custom style 2. And we'll do... It's kind of like that. The Mud Rock, says John. No. No. One of the other ones. One of the other ones, indeed. Trying to get this just right. Four here. Easy 8. Yeah, it's the easy 8. I'm just trying to get the look of it here. This is awkward because I know there's a bit around the neck that's blue. But the game's like, nope. So I'm going to have to compromise here. Backpack will do the usual style here of having it black. And then what we'll do is for the Easy 8, we'll make it different. We'll have the rails here be silver. We'll keep the other bits the same instead of picking them out. And then we'll have the boosters be bronze here. Then all of this is fine. It's just the lip. It's not even the legs, it's the hand covers are grey too. And then the only other bits that are changed are the feet, because the feet are that weird colour too. Okay, so the new GPO2 is scary, says John. Oh boy. That's not what I wanted to hear. Right, let's go weapons here. Right, so we've got a beam saber, which is fine. And we have a machine gun or a beam rifle, depending. We'll do a classic beam rifle. We'll do the same one that we've done previously. And that should be fine. Again, we're going to have the lens here, but we'll make that one green this time. All the sub-elements here can be white. And then 2, 3, and 4 can be standard saber colours. Think artillery strike but with legs, says John. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter before when everybody was asleep. It looks pretty nasty. Just making sure I get the correct designation for this. There we go, right. Rename. There we go. I love the way it's just a gym, but with some different changes. That's what I like about the Easy 8. It's more or less just a standard grunt suit. So we'll take this standard grunt suit and we'll We'll take it out into the desert for this one. I just realized I don't think I did the eyes properly in this. I think I skipped them. So it's got the eye flare, not the eye glow. Oops. I mean, that's looking kind of close to the EZ8, color-wise. I forgot I have to beat 2 bosses in this level with this thing. Oh boy. Well, 2 mini bosses. Come on. There we go. So that's a couple of them down. But Dave, do you want to live? Says John. Yes. I love that reference. I really want to watch 8th Team again. It's so good. I'm going to do my seed video for today as well. Episode 4 I'm on. Oh, fun stuff. Oh, oh. That's an EMP. I just saw that. Oh. Oh, just seen that text chat, John. What? Right, let's try. Whoa, what's up with the camera hit, guys? You have a problem with your camera? It went upside down. That's weird. I hope the millions see some of these bugs that I'm finding. I don't know what happened there, because that one's fine. I also hope the stream isn't too bad, because I'm getting like high frame rate on my end, but apparently the capture card is showing low frame rate. It's really weird. Or the stream capture, sorry. It's fine to me, says John. Yeah, it might just be my end then. I don't remember the music sting there. That's pretty cool. Go on. Let's see if we can beat these small fry up before the bosses come over here and try and wreck us. Yeah, for some strange reason, OBS is showing frame drops and stuff. And it's like, wait, what? Because it's silky smooth on my end. Like, I'm getting a ridiculous amount of FPS. Oh, no. Come on. There we go, he's dead. Love 8th Team. So good. So you just knew I had to make the easy 8s at some point. Want to keep my distance a little bit because I know he's going to do that. There we go. We're just slicing these guys up. No problem. Oh. Now we're just going to take out the EMPs. So what I've done here for the Easy 8, just so anybody's wondering about the side of the head, the black bits on the side of the head are supposed to be the antenna, but because there are no antenna on this head, I've had to kind of improvise. I mean, I know it's only on one side on the EZ8, the proper version, but everything is symmetrical in this game at the moment, so I've had to make a couple of compromises to the design just so I can try and get something that looks kind of like it. There we go.
Mission clear.
Now I just need to get the pose at the end here, see if we can get it. No, John, I wouldn't. Come on, I'm waiting for that. I need that end shot. 3, 2, 1. Now! Oh no! No, 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 no! He's still in like that over the head pose with the lunge going on. We're so close there. Trying to get a cool action pose, and instead I'm like just about to go for the swing and winding up rather than actually performing it. Can't wait till they introduce photo mode to this. Right, so that was 3 more suits. That's the... Let's go over this. We've got the EZ8, the Gym Striker, and the Granddaddy Gundam. So far we've made, what, 16 frames out of 32. So we're halfway through the list here. So far, let's go back and go through what we've made. So we've got my custom one. We've got the unicorn that we did as an experiment. I remember there's a single thruster when you remove the backpack, says Gannery Hyperion. Yeah, there is. It looks pretty cool. We've got my updated version of my custom suit. Then we've got the Strike Gundam. The Freedom Gundam. Lana says, thanks for the streaming. Loved your commentary. Thank you very much, Lana. So we've got the Freedom, the Destiny, Wing Gundam, Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, the Shining Gundam, the Master Gundam, the God Gundam, Exia, the RX-78, a Gym Striker, and we've got the EZ8. So far we've done a lot of cool stuff. Make Barbatus. I will when they have more rounded parts. It'll look better when there are more rounded parts anyway. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. I shall see you on the next M.A.S Builder stream. I'll see you next time. Bye!